Hey Trail Riders, welcome back to the Daily Ride. I hope you guys are doing well. The crosshair passage for today is Ezra 8:22, which says, "The hand of our God is upon all those for good who seek Him, but His power and His wrath are against all those who forsake Him." The Daily Fire thought for today is that your word I have hid in my heart that I might not sin against you. Mark my word passages for today is Judges 6:1 through 40, Judges 7 1 through 25, Judges 8 1 through 35, and the book of Ezra, and Psalm 119:11. The scriptures that get us through the Bible in a year is 1 Samuel 20, 1 Corinthians chapter 2, Lamentations chapter 5, and Psalm 36. Today we're going to be talking about purely from the Word. The book of Judges tells us about Gideon, who had heard about the great things that God had done when He had brought His people out of Egypt and wanted to see the same God at work in his day and time. He believed that the mighty arm of 2 centuries before had not lost its strength. Gideon rightly asked, "Where are all His miracles which our fathers told us about?" Judges 6:13. God showed him. The story of Gideon tells how a great triumph came about without human prowess or power. God delivered little Israel again, as He had delivered them before from Egypt, by soundly defeating the largest army of desert people ever mustered in those days, that they never recovered to invade Israel again. Gideon only knew God from the past until then. Some years later, we read about the faith of Ezra, who belonged to the Jewish priestly caste and was brought up in Babylon as a palace officer and highly thought of by the emperor of the Medo-Persia Empire. He brought nearly 6,000 of his exiled people back home, traveling through countryside infested with lawless tribesmen who ruthlessly preyed on travelers. The emperor wanted Ezra and his people to travel under military protection during the 5 months journey. But Ezra boasted that God, who had looked out for Israel for 40 years in the wilderness and brought them out of Egypt, could take care of them very well for 5 months. That sounds very religious, but the truth is that neither Ezra nor anybody else at that time had ever seen a vision, ever heard God's voice, witnessed a healing or a miracle, or had any sign of God any way whatsoever. Ezra was not a prophet. Ezra had nothing but the scriptures to rely on. But he believed God, resting purely upon the written scriptures. He put the whole project into operation under the wings of the Lord. This kind of raw faith, based purely on the Word of God, is available to you and I today. God bless you guys. I hope you'll continually follow me here on the Daily Ride, and I'll see you on the next trail ride.